Hello friends, today we are talking about the topic that is a animal interaction. Which type of a interaction occurs in the ecology we will see. First of all, we see the introductory part of the animal interaction. Ecology, in previous lecture we already discussed about the ecology. Then we Ecology is a branch of a science that deals with the study of a distribution and abundance of a organism in the ecosystem, and their interaction will with the environment. The environment includes both abiotic and biotic factor. Abiotic means non-living and biotic means living factor. The physical and some are a physical, chemical and biological factor also included in the ecosystem or in environment. The physical environment commonly limits the population abundance of a plants and animal as well as their geographical distribution. It can also change the specific species composition that occurs in the ecosystem. On the other hand, biotic component includes organic molecules, and the cells is the most diverse and easily changeable part of the ecosystem. Since all living things in ecosystem are interdependent to one another, the association existing between the different organisms in an ecosystem influences the survival of a organism and the functioning of a ecosystem as a whole. Hence, to understand the overall dynamics of a ecosystem, it is important to consider the impact of both environmental variation and multi-species interaction, which will have both ecological and evolutionary effect. Means the environmental interaction which also contain the ecological and evolutionary effects. Some of the ecological interaction are mutually beneficial or mutually detrimental or neutral to one another. Then we see the types of interaction. Which type of interaction are occurs in the environment? The interspecific interaction and intraspecific interaction. So what is mean by intraspecific? Intraspecific competition, or it is also known as interaction. So what is mean by intraspecific competition? It occurs between the members of a same species. Means those interaction which occurs between the member of a same species is known as a intraspecific interaction, while those interaction which occurs between the members of a different species is known as a interspecific interaction. It may be leads to the one species going extinct or both becoming extinct. Then we see other types of interaction in the environment or in the animal interaction. First one is a parasitism, then second one is a mutualism, third one is a commensalism, and fourth one is a predation. We see first the parasitism. Parasitism is a relationship in which one organism are benefited while the other organism is harmed, but not always killed. Other organism is harmful to those animal but not always kill this organism. The organism that benefit is called as a parasite, and the one that is a harm is the host. Parasitism is a different for a parasitoidism, which is when the host is always killed, such as when one organism lays its egg inside the another organism, that is a latter eaten by the hatchling. Then parasite can be ectoparasite or endoparasite. Ectoparasite means those parasite living outer part of the body of the other animal is known as a ectoparasite. For example, fleas, leech are a ectoparasite, means that suck the blood of the other animal. That lives on the surface of the host, means outer part of the body. Then parasite can be endoparasite. Endoparasite means those parasite which lives within the body, means intestinal, for example intestinal worm that lives inside the host. Endoparasite can be further categorized into intercellular parasite that live in a space between the cells, or intracellular parasite which live inside of a cells. There are also some things called as a hyperparasitism, which is when parasite is infected by another parasite, such as a microorganism living in a fleas which live on a dog. And lastly, a relationship called as a social parasitism. It is a example by an ant species that does not have a worker ants living another and species that do by using the host species worker. Then we see the some example of a parasitism. One organism, usually physical smaller of the two, for example the parasite benefit, and the other is a host is a harmful. Then in this diagram we see the actual example of a parasite. Here we will see the tick are present on the then insects such as a mosquitoes feeding on the host are a parasites. Then we will see vines such as a kudzu growing on the trees, means one organism present on the body of a other organism. Here the tomato hormones ones with the wasp egg. Then tapeworm or a hookworm living in the host gut. Here we will see the root of the all clover are partially parasitic on the roots of other desert wildflower. Then we see second type, mutualism. In the mutualism, both partner are benefit to each other. It is a positive type of a interaction. Here we see actual definition of a mutualism. Mutualism is a relationship in which both species benefited. Here mention already this statement. Mutualistic interaction pattern occurs in the three forms. Obligate mutualism is when one species cannot survive apart from the other. Then diffusive mutualism is the when one organism can live with the more than one partner. And facultative mutualism is when one species can survive on its own under certain condition. On top of this mutualistic relationship have a three general purpose. Trophic mutualism is a exemplified in a lichens which consist of a fungi and either algae or a cyanobacteria. The example of a mutualism is, we take a general example of a human being. We have a gut microflora of a E. coli bacteria. They stay in our gut. They provide important source for us. We get a calcium and vitamin K from this bacteria. That is a positive side from this. Both species benefit from this interaction. We see the example of this mutualism. Birds and mammals eat berries and fruit, while the plant benefit by the dispersal of its seed. Then algae and fungi. Lichens and alga gets water and nutrient from the fungus, and the fungus get food from the algae. Then cleaners eat insect waste from the skin of a animal. For example, Egyptian plover cleans giraffes and buffaloes. Then many herbivores such as cows, sheep, deer, horses and rabbits depend on the bacteria that lives in their stomach to break down the plant material. Then coral reefs, the coral get food and the algae get protected. Then we see third type, commensalism. In the commensalism, in short, the one partner are benefit while is a harmful, is known as a commensalism. In the commensalism is a relationship in which one organism benefit while the other is a neither helped or nor harmed. For example, are barnacles that grow on the whales and other marine animals. The whale gains no benefit from the barnacles, but the barnacles gains the mobility, which helps them evade predator and are exposed to more diverse feeding opportunities. There are four basic types of a commensal relationship. Chemical commensalism occurs when one bacteria produces a chemical that sustains another bacteria. Equilism is the when one organism lives in a nest, burrows or dwelling place of another species. Metabiosis is a commensalism in which one species dependent on the other for the survival, and forestry is when one organism temporarily attached to the another organism for the purpose of a transportation. You see, the commensalism is a relationship between two living organisms where one benefit and other neither harm or nor benefit. The example of this, the cloven fish live among the forest of a tentacle of anemones and is protected from potential predators. Some birds, here we see in this picture example. Here we also see the example of this commensalism. Then next one is a predation. Predation is when one organism eat another organism is to obtain the nutrient. The organism that is eaten is called as a prey. For example, the predation are a owl that eat mice and lions that eat gazelles. Competition is when individual or population compete for the same resource and can occur within a between species. When organisms compete for the resource, it is called as a consumptive competition. When they compete for a territory, it's called as a interfences competition. When they are compete for a new territory by arriving there first, is called as a presumptive competition. An example is a lion and hyenas that compete for prey. In short, the predation means one eat another, means herbivore eat plants, carnivore eats animal. See here the example of this. Thank you.